Yeah.
Here we are,
How's it going?
back together with another Thompson Talk where we
Listen to kids play in the background. Could be a little bit noisy. Unusual circumstances.
dog's tail against the cage. I mean, all kinds of sounds.
And this is really a normal everyday. And I know that a lot of you guys can relate. And if you can't relate, uh, lucky you.
So, my sounds really are more like ocean sounds, which
Yeah, but I mean, you put in your time.
I did.
You did your time with the
I,
kids and
I
kid
had,
activities.
yeah.
Yeah.
So today is another Thompson Thursday. Here I am in the really hot and humid and yucky. No, it's not. The place isn't yucky.
Completely normal, beautiful outside today, actually.
In
She's
Louisville,
not used to
Kentucky.
it. She's been pampered.
So I told Andrew, I wasn't really thinking I didn't think it through when I said I was like sweating and moist or wet and all my creases. And he was like, ew.
Yeah, she said all my creases are moist, and I was driving, and I was like,
I
"Ooh."
meant like my elbows and my knees, but I guess that does, I really think that through. So yeah, today's Thompson Thursday is the letter Y for, we said it,
Yellow.
yuck, yuck, yuck.
Yuck. Yuck,
Yep.
yuck, yuck.
There's lots of things, not only the humidity in Louisville, which is yuck. Seriously, like it's just yuck, right? But also twice since I've been here, and I've only been here for 6 days. I've been thrown up on.
Nice.
Hmm
Nice.
That's yuck.
We're talking about throw up. Not if you know me and you know that I have a new baby. It wasn't like spit up holding the baby like the cute little.
No,
No, it's my 6 year
this.
old throwing up. Ugh.
So, and it was very, very special to be being able to spend so much time, but we were sharing the same mattress on the floor when he threw up both times. So it's in the bed with me.
Should also point out that
Yeah.
it wasn't in the same day.
No.
It's not like he got sick. He was sick and then he got sick again. No. He got sick
At
one
like
night,
1 in the morning, and then was sick for, I don't know. I was on the small
like
couch. He was
six
on
and a
the
half hours.
I was on the big couch. He was the small one. And yeah, for a long time, every 30, 40 minutes, which he said to me, I woke you up every 1 minute. And I'm like, yeah, it wasn't that much, but it was all night. So the next night, I decided to get a hotel room because Grammy needed some sleep.
And everything was
And
kosher, as I
yeah,
understand it. He
yeah,
wasn't sick. He was
he
fine.
ate some tomato soup, which is another one of those yucks
Yuck.
for me. Tomato soup with some crackers, and he was fine. And then the night after that, which was last night,
Grammy stayed for her last night, and
and yeah, again, there he was up on his knees, like looking at me in the middle of the night, and I'm like, "What?"
ah,
So being helping him into the bathtub, half asleep, and trying to get him changed up, and yeah, wow. But I don't. The wood is too far for me to knock on right now. What I am gonna say is that Andrew had his own
yeah,
bout.
I think there was a little bug.
But you didn't have it, 24 hours and then another 24 pass and then have it again.
No. I had my little spout where I got sick a couple times, um, and then I was good. Until I went to go work out.
I was there video capturing Andrew's journey, his weight loss journey. So he got measured, he
Which YouTube
weighed.
coming soon.
Hmm
Stay tuned.
And wow, he was really, what is it that Caleb says? He was bussin'.
Bussin'. No, that's when something is good.
Good.
Yeah.
You were doing really good.
I was hustling. I did one explosive movement on the sled.
It was
I
explosive.
pushed I pushed the sled all the way down to the end of the turf, which was 20 yards, and then got low and pulled it back, and immediately knew that I fucked up.
So the woman went after him, and then the guy went, and then it was Andrew's turn again. And Andrew, I was there with the GoPro. I was ready. I was ready to get him like bus and bus. And Andrew just kind of sat there, and then he made his way to the bathroom, and I could hear. That's the
Oh, it
Y
was a
is for
lot.
yuck.
Yeah,
Yuck. Could hear him. I thought first you just had to poop, but no.
it was. I mean, literally like a gallon of water,
Yuck.
4 or 5 times.
So I'm reminded, I mean, I remember what it's like. I mean, having kids, and when usually if you're not, sometimes even when you hand wash, sometimes even when you're super careful, you end up getting it. And if you're, Caleb also had diarrhea. So he was on the toilet and he had the bucket in his lap,
Been
throwing
there.
up in it. I mean, that's horrible it's like both, when you go to throw up and it comes out the other end. That's just a really horrible
Yeah,
feeling.
it's awful. I remember the telltale sign for me growing up was I don't feel good. If I told you I didn't feel good,
Get a bucket.
yeah. Sometimes I didn't even finish the sentence. It would be, "Mommy, I don't feel." Yeah,
Yeah. Andrew was also a big one for pooping his pants.
yeah. I shit my pants a lot.
That was a Y for yuck. I remember that there was I was really happy when Andrew finally got to be the age where I could be like, go clean it up.
Yeah,
What was
it's
that,
fun to
like
remember
seventh
those
grade?
days.
No, no.
No, no, no. I think like third grade
Third grade.
at the
Yeah, he'd
latest.
be like, I played, what was it, hide and seek?
I was playing. Yeah, we were playing manhunt, and I had to shit real bad, and I was already squatting down behind a bush, like hiding. And somebody did something funny, and you know what I did? I shit.
And that was the very first time I met Sarah, the That's Inappropriate Sarah,
Hmm.
who probably was the longest relationship that I was ever in. But that was what an impression you made. It was the first time she ever visited, and here you walked into the kitchen, and you're
Nice to
like, I
meet you.
just
I
pooped.
shit myself. Yeah, I
And she
pooped.
actually stuck around.
No, she did.
Yeah. Maybe it was because I said, go clean it up. I wasn't like, here, let me wipe your butt for you. You know,
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that would have been inappropriate.
that would be appropriate and far. Yeah. So that was the thing that was kind of at the front of our minds as this week is coming to a close. I'm getting on an airplane today, just in a couple
She's
hours,
leaving. Yeah,
going back to California. And we're like, thinking about what we could talk about today. And that's definitely at the front of my mind, being a little sleep deprived and being thrown up on, you know. But really grateful for the time that I got to spend here. Really grateful
we're gonna
being able to
miss
do
you so much,
doing
and
some video,
yeah.
awesome video with Andrew. I got lots of snuggles from my little guys that are here. Um, but yeah, the weather here, yuck. Throw up,
Yuck.
yuck. Um, yeah, we were going to talk about some of the questions that you guys sent last week, but
Lo and behold,
there were none.
there was no questions.
I tried to not remind Andrew, but I told Andrew like when I did the TR out loud for the Tech Republic community, there was a lot of times I'd be like, here's this photo challenge or whatever. And if people didn't put in their captions or whatever, it was like, I'm not going to keep doing this. So, not to take it to heart. It's not that people aren't
It's
listening,
not that
it's just that you
serious.
guys are losers. But
I
if you,
think that it would be fun. I understand that sometimes you don't feel like sending an email. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a casual watcher. You know what I mean? We don't expect everybody to get involved or whatever. But if you take like that extra 2 minutes out of your day to either write a comment or, send us an email,
to
it would be
Thompson
fun.
Talk Podcast at gmail.com,
Thompson
right?
Talk Podcast at gmail.com. Or you can go on YouTube, type in Thompson Talk Podcast. Thompson Talk Podcast. You're going to see her face. You're going to see mine. Go ahead and click on it. like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit the post notification bell so you never miss an upload. And
Yeah.
just, interact with us because it'll be fun. Oh God.
Yep. And that's all the time that we have for today.
Yep. Here
So
come the kids.
stay tuned. Drop us a line. Tell us our stories about the yuckiest yuck of your yuck, yuck, yuck.
Hmm.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
Have you ever been thrown up on? Have you ever thrown up on somebody else?
Peace out.